Yo, broadcasting live from Rancho Cordova, California. Smooth sounds of Frank Ocean. We all try. So, I just want to see how y'all doing today. How y'all doing? So, just a few topics we go bring up. This is your boy Abram with common knowledge. You know what I'm saying? My first take of the show, and right now I do not have any guests. I'm going to be doing it solo bolo, but we have a few topics by today. Today's show is featured by Redwoods Apartments on La Loma Street. We have a few topics today. We are going to be talking about, because I'll be seeing it a lot of the times, and it's kind of funny to me, you know what I'm saying? I want to talk about, why are people afraid of using their EBT cards in front of people at a long line at a grocery store? I kind of feel like, I think it's more of an embarrassment, but shit, I kind of think like, why the fuck would you be embarrassed of just getting free money? This is just something that, you know what I mean, the government provides for us, but at the same time, it's like, shit, I'm pretty sure at one point in time that some of the motherfucking most rich and famous people that you know have received food stamps before. So, in the aspect as in being embarrassed, that is more of a, I would have to say something just, you know what I'm saying, stupid in that aspect, because for you to be embarrassed to buy food with your EBT, you should be embarrassed for even going to the intake appointment to even receive that free food, to receive that free benefit. I feel like it's no need to be embarrassed because you are receiving help. You know what I'm saying? It makes you no less of a human being by you receiving food stamps. You know what I mean? So, to the people out there that be trying to hide them EBT cards, trying to swipe like they Visas or debit, baby, nobody ain't afraid of you. You know, nobody ain't, no, you know, I mean, not saying nobody ain't afraid of you. Do not be ashamed. Don't make nobody, don't be afraid to pull out them cards. You know, because at the end of the day, if you're using that to feed your family, you know, that is actually a blessing and a help. You know what I'm saying? Do not be embarrassed using them EBT cards. You know, there is no need for you to be embarrassed using them EBT cards. I will start a question and answer, you know, topic, because this is common knowledge. It's common knowledge. It's just common knowledge about just, you know, practical things. There's common knowledge of how to change a fucking car. How to change a tire. Common knowledge of how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You know, you don't fucking put mayonnaise on your bread with peanut butter. I mean, shit, if you do, you're fucking disgusting. But at the same time, I mean, Jesus Christ. Also, a big thing we're going to talk about as well, since we already talked about the EBT thing, and I really want somebody to please give me a, if you've seen that before, I'm going to be posting this on YouTube, be posting this on SoundCloud, and if you have, you know, leave it in the comment section. You know, just, you know, giving me an example, giving me a short story, you know, shit, something might be funny. And I might just put your insert. If you could give it to me, you know, shoot me the MP3 file, and I might put your insert on the radio show. You know, this is just a podcast that, you know, it's common knowledge. Also, we will be I want to talk about the Australian woman that was killed by the police officer. I mean, god damn. In the same fucking city that Fidel Castro was actually killed in. Fidel Castile, where he was shot by the police officer in. This lady got smoked by a police officer as well. And that is some crazy motherfucking shit right there. And, you know, I feel bad, you know, for that woman's family, you know what I'm saying? But the crazy part is Philando Castile mother even said it. She said, once when your children are getting killed by the police officers, that's when you'll take it serious. And I kind of felt like, damn, was that the spirit of Philando Castile? You know what I'm saying? Like, the lady called basically saying that she was hearing a lady or someone scream, basically like sounded like they were getting raped or basically having unwanted sex. And the woman steps outside after when the police comes. She steps outside, and I guess a black police officer shoots her from his window that is down. So, shit. Will the police officer be charged with the murder because the lady is white? Whoa. Or would the motherfucker get away just like half of all the police officers that have been getting away too? So that's kind of a question that, you know what I'm saying, you got to kind of ask. You know, that's some real deep shit. You know, because at the same time, you have somebody that's been, I mean, you know, I mean, this lady was killed by the police. At the same time, I'm sorry, I be sometimes thinking it's buzzing these goddamn headphones. Jesus. Sometimes you never know. Oh no, I'm sorry, let me check. Anyway, so, you know, you never know. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of odd that, you know, if this motherfucker gets charged. Okay, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry for that burp. Okay, for one, listen. If this person gets charged, let me turn on the mic a little bit. Okay, so for one, if this person gets charged, if this police officer gets charged for pretty much committing a fucking murder, to a fucking what do you call a person? Shit, what do you call a person who's a civilian? Yeah, there you go. A civilian. A black cop kills a white female civilian. Will this motherfucker get the electric chair? Whoa. You know what I mean? Shit. If this police officer who was black actually gets charged with this shit, just let you know that fucking America is racist. I mean, god damn. I mean, we already know the motherfucker's racist, but then you know that these niggas don't give a fuck. They hate black people altogether. Period. You know what I mean? Because for you to let the white officers go, but then crucify the black officer for killing a white woman, that'll let you know that all y'all motherfuckers care about just white people getting killed. You guys don't really give a fuck about black people getting killed at all. And that's really deep. That's really sad. And that's something that, you know, I mean, to me, that has to be addressed. That's something that needs to be addressed, because at the end of the day, it's kind of like, how in the fuck? Like, how am I supposed to tell my children, like, okay, yeah, that's fine for, I mean, fuck. I mean, I don't even know how to kind of even bring that up. It's kind of like, I mean, at the end of the day, race plays a big part, you know, and I really want you guys to leave a question. I really guys want you to leave an answer or whatever to these subjects that I'm talking about. I'm bringing up some really good points here. I mean, how would you feel about that? How would you feel about that? I mean, if that was your daughter, fuck that. How would you feel about if you was Philando Castile's fucking mom and you see this fucking murderer police officer actually gets a fucking way with bluntly murder, okay? I mean, literally gets away with just murder of just basically all access card to kill black people, pretty much. And this person gets away, like, how would you feel about that? Now, versus, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, how would you feel being the victim's parent, you know, in that situation? And also, how would you feel being the fucking antagonist? Right? That's a fucking question we never asked. I mean, I'm a black African-American male. How would you feel being a police officer? Right? I mean, shit, you can't, fuck. You know what I'm saying? How would you feel being that motherfucker? Fuck that. Not that motherfucker. How would you feel being his daughter? You know what I mean? Like, you are the son of the officer who killed fucking Oscar Grant. You know what I'm saying? Or motherfucking Sandra Bland, like, nigga, like, you was the person, the bailiff who was the last person who seen her. And then, you know what I mean? Pretty much, no, fuck that. You were the police officer who arrested Sandra Bland, nigga, that is your fucking stepfather. You know? Fuck that. That was your pastor at your church. You feel me? And this nigga, his career was being a police officer, but he fucking preached. You know what I'm saying? He was a minister. I mean, there's stories like that. There's stories like that, motherfuckers being doctors but pastors and shit like that. You know what I mean? Just, but what I'm saying, like, you know, that's a cool little devil. You know, I'm not being a devil's advocate at all because I'm not saying that, but like, let's just play counterparts. Like, let's just play fucking counterparts. Let's try to weigh this fucking scale. There's no way of weighing a scale of life. So really, the shit is all off balance. Period. Because you're taking a life of a person. So there's no fucking way of saying, okay, that's a right way to measure it. Like, no, that's a wrong way to see anything. To think that taking a life is actually justifiable. Like, that's fucking sick. That's kind of sick. That's kind of sick. So that's a really fucking tough. That's really tough. Like, to really kind of think like, damn, like, what the fuck? I'm sorry. Excuse me, guys. I know you guys are gonna be hearing this shit. Fucking like all the little. Anyway, fucking, I get some better equipment, whatever. But that will come. But I mean, you got to really think about that. That's kind of fucking deep. You know what I mean? To really fucking like, whoa, that's crazy. But at the same time, it's kind of like, if this police officer gets charged with this murder, that proves that you guys just want black people to be fucking just really much exterminated. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that, nigga. Y'all want niggas to be exterminated, period. All black people are going to be charged with no matter what, you know? Pretty much. So you guys leave me, just, you know, leave me some comments. I want to hear some comments. I want to hear what you guys got to say about this matter. And I am smoking weed on it. It's some Gorilla Glue in a blunt. And actually, dude, the fucked up part is the taxes have went up in California. So now I remember when, like, so you used to go to the store, right? You get a Swisher or like a pack of Dutchies. All right, fuck it, a pack of I'd say Splitterillos, right? 3 for $1. Instead of it being $1.07 like it used to be, now it's fucking $1.50. So the taxes, I don't know. I'm not good at math. You know what I'm saying? You guys help me out. How much of a percent hike is that? What was that? Oh, sounded crazy. You know, how much of a percent hike is that? Because I do not know how much of a percent hike that is. I'm pretty sure it's high. Wait a moment. I'm going to actually leave this going so it can be kind of like organic. Turn on my air conditioner. Alright. I am back because it was getting really warm in here. Alright, so pretty much, you know, as in, okay, the whole process, yeah, pretty much. The shit's crazy. Alright, the shit is so crazy. So like I was just saying, like, the taxes increase in California. Also, want to bring up a local issue. If you guys live in Sacramento, or if you guys are even used to the Sacramento area, California, bruh, the prices of rent is astronomical. It's going up more and more. I don't know I mean, motherfuckers ain't paying more because I'm working. You know what I mean? I gotta work damn near 8 days a week. You know what I'm saying? Just to barely make rent, put food on the table. At the same time, it's kind of like you guys are not paying enough to even be raising the rent like this. So this is something that has to be addressed on a local level. You know what I mean? We got a petition. I'm gonna start just uploading content every day so you guys can kind of, just time in, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to build a fucking community. A neighborhood. We got to build a fucking connection of people that want to platforms just to express themselves, open thought, open philosophy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just going to be talking about I'm going to be talking about music. I'm going to be talking about a whole bunch of shit on this. Just some real hood shit, nigga. Recipes. I might give out recipes. I'm going to be talking about metaphysics, a lot of black power, a lot of enlightenment. You know what I'm saying? For people of color, black Africans. You know what I'm saying? Very much so. So this is something that's going to be something that's going to continue to happen. Once again, this is going to be 2-part. I'm always going to load two-part videos. It's going to be like 2-part 30-minute videos of the same thing. So it's going to be like 1 part and then 2 parts. So like coming up, you know what I'm saying? So today's going to be the Virgin Podcast. The Virgin Podcast, because I'm busting the cherry. And that is something fucking beautiful to say, right? Busting the cherry. Hilarious. Let's get a wolf howl. Let's get a wolf howl on that one. Let's get a wolf howl. Hold on, wait. That's fucking classic, right? The wolf howl. And I fucking love sound effects, especially when you have the right sound effects when it comes at the right fucking time. It's just beautiful. All right. And I think I had the other one on mono and not stereo, so fuck it. But look though, we're coming back on a few topics. Once again, let me play that Frank Ocean track for y'all, bring it back in. And while I roll another blunt, and then we are going to talk something that happened in the music industry. We lost one of the greats, and I'm gonna bring that back up. But until then, once again, Frank Ocean, we all try.
I believe Jehovah Jireh. I believe there's heaven. I believe in war. I believe a woman's temple gives her the right to choose, but baby don't abort. I believe that marriage isn't between a man and woman, but between love and love. And I believe you when you say that you've lost all faith, but you must believe in something. You gotta believe in something. I still believe in man. My wives won't ask me why, 'cause I just don't believe we're wicked. I know that we sin, but I do believe we try. We all try. The girls try, the boys try, women try, men try doing that.
Frank Ocean, man. I love this song.
We all try.
A very good song, man. Very good song. Very true meaning, because at the end of the day, as human beings, we do all try. You know what I'm saying? And a very powerful meaning, very powerful message behind it as well. So like I said before the break, we did lose a very important, prominent figure in the music industry. Okay, this past week, and his name was Chester Benningfield, and he was with the group Linkin Park. For me, he was a very important person in my life, because I grew up just listening to his music, just listening to his music and really being able to connect with his music. He was a very prominent figure in the music industry. He was a lead singer for the group Linkin Park, and he was found dead, hung in his room from apparent suicide, which is really, really sad. So R.I.P. to Chester Bennington. You will be missed. You were a great vocalist, and I'm pretty sure you were a great friend and a great father if you had any children. And you will be missed. You will be missed on all aspects of this world. But death is not the end. It is only the beginning. So with that being said, R.I.P. We will be talking about the new DC comic trailer came out, the Justice League. That they have Wonder Woman, Batman, and the Flash, and also Cyborg in there, and it seems like it's gonna be a kick-ass film. Wonder Woman was also the number one grossing, the highest grossing summer film in 2017. I don't know if it was like through history, but it was in 2017 the highest grossing film, which is pretty good. So shout out to the creators of Wonder Woman and things of that nature. That is a really that's major, being number one, being the highest grossing movie in basically the summer for 2017. I don't think in history, but I do think the biggest box office hit in 2017. Which is really good. I'm gonna be real. I didn't go see the movie, but I heard it was really good. I'm really just not a big DC fan. I kind of feel like sometimes DC comics, they hire shitty writers when they do movie depictions of the comics, and I feel like they hire shitty writers, and the movies just don't turn out good. This is my opinion. I'm more of a Marvel person because Marvel has a better set of writers that depict exactly that comes in the comics, and Stan Lee doesn't play that bullshit. So at the same time, he's not gonna have any bullshit with his name attached to it, with the Marvel stamp attached to it. So the shit has gotta be good 100%. Also, we are going to talk about the freaking sad event about the smugglers who were basically having human trafficking. There were nine dying in immigrant smuggling attempt in a sweltering truck. This truck must have been very hot, and it was a diesel truck found in San Antonio, Texas, in a Walmart parking lot. And it was a tractor trailer, and it was a person. The driver was arrested, and it was 20 people who were hospitalized and rescued, but the other 9 people died from heat exhaustion, also heat stroke, and dehydration. So this is something that's crazy. You motherfuckers are trying to sneak in people, I'm not saying like, this is just kind of, this is sad. You know what I mean? You don't know if there were women there or if there were children in that fucking truck. This is something that really needs to be addressed. At the same time, it's a lot of shit in America that needs to be addressed. For real. And honestly, this isn't the first time. It was just this shit happens, I think, like I say, every about probably 10 years. Because it was just at a smuggling operation that ended in a tragedy back in 2013. It was a freaking diesel truck rig that these people were stuck in, and it was 19 people who were found dead. Can you imagine the smell of that? In Victoria, Texas, 19 dead, rotting flesh fucking bodies in a diesel truck. Goddamn, for you to fucking smell that shit, it had to be some fucking months, okay? Let's say 2-3 months. Fucking maggots eating at the corpses, flies. Oh my God. Can you just imagine that? Fuck. Crazy. So we are going to be discussing that. It just sometimes blows my mind, like how in the fuck, like, how could you even think about that shit? Like, how could you even, like, fathom to let's put these women, children, men all in this fucking tin can, right? And I mean, I've been inside of a damn classroom without air conditioning, which is damn near, you know. I mean, I'm just saying, like in a trailer classroom, which was hella hot. So I can imagine in like, oh my god, a fucking tin can of a car or a tin can of a box, and you got 20 motherfuckers body heat. God knows what else is in this motherfucker. If you got people in there, y'all got a full load of some shit to get unloaded. And motherfuckers is just up in there just sitting, shitting, pissing, nigga. Bruh. Them motherfuckers are not human beings. Like, for you to do that to another human being, you are literally the scum of the fucking earth. Like, you are no better than Jeffrey Dahmer, fucking. You are no better than fucking Charles Manson. You are no better than all the fucking nasty scum of the earth. Like, you deserve to get, like, raped by the buffest guy in prison. No, y'all deserve to get raped by the fucking 20 buffest guy in fucking prison that has AIDS. And he's gonna fuck you. They're gonna fucking gang rape your fucking ass in the jail cell, nigga, with no grease. That's what them type of niggas deserve. You don't deserve anything more or less than that, nigga. You know what? You deserve more than that. Alright? You deserve a fucking horse fucking gang banging your ass and a fucking bull gang banging you. Then the buffest niggas in the penitentiary from 50 states in the United States of America. So 20 times 50, nigga. Do the math on that, which I think it's 1,000. 1,000 niggas butt fucking your ass for you doing that to fucking human beings. Shame on you. You disgusting bastard. For real. Sound on alarm. Right now, just a few topics on some things that I feel like needs to be talked, that we go talk about. We are going to talk about some few things. This is your boy Abram with Common Knowledge. And this is a rated R podcast. And I am recording and also being live. And I got my also another app going live on my laptop. So it's a lot going on. And this is the first live show with my Tupac hat on. And I feel like it will be just way easier because it's live and you can save it. So this is your boy Abram with Common Knowledge. We are going to be speaking about a few things. We're going to be talking about a few things. Let's talk about the NFL plans to boycott. The fans of the NFL plan to boycott if Kaepernick remains unsigned. Personally, in my opinion, I don't believe that shit. Because for one, 75% of NFL fans are white rednecks. Straight the fuck up. 75%. And I want anybody to fucking argue, comment, all that shit. 75% of NFL fans are fucking rednecks. So therefore, since Kaepernick decided to fight for something that was consequently unpopular, he pretty much got dung for this shit, pretty much got in trouble because they're kind of like, listen, little boy, we're fucking paying you. And we're paying you these millions of dollars, and really technically, we just don't want you to even comment about no shit like this because we're paying you, and most of our fans are fucking rednecks. Most of our fans are average white middle class Americans. I mean, they're black fans, they're Mexican fans, they're all nationality of fans. But the Dallas Cowboys aren't the number one popular franchise based on all black people buying cowboy jerseys. Come on, bro. That's Americans' team. Let's just take it at that. Okay, so let's just say, therefore, if its revenue's $1 billion from Cowboys and all that. I'm not trying to go to a different subject. That's letting you know that Americans team, right? I mean, and a lot of Cowboy fans are Cowboy fans because back in the day, the 70s, you know, it was hella fly. It was fly black players and shit, afros too. So it's a lot of 50-50, but, you know, I feel like what Kaepernick did was very poetic. Cap needs to be signed, bro. It's the owners trying to please those rich folks at the top who bring in the most money. Very true, very true. Very true, my brother. That is very true. I mean, is that Steven? I think. I don't know who that is. My bad, bro. I can't really read your name right now. But yeah, that's true though. Whoever said that comment, that is very true. Because the owners consequently have the last say. I mean, you're not gonna really go against what the owners say. I mean, shit, some people do, but I feel like, you know, Kaepernick was, you know, taking off a very, you know, he was being very brave for doing that. And yes, I am smoking marijuana, and this is some purple. Yes, and I have my card, and it's legal in California. Nyah, nyah, nyah. But I feel like what Kaepernick is doing is very, very brave. Let's go to another topic that has really caught my attention. I fucking blew. I mean, it ain't shit new, but that really blew my mind was the explosion at the Islamic Center in Minnesota. Now, I mean, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers already being, you know, patronized on a daily. And just because you're another religion and America is founded upon the Christianized religion, quote unquote, for some reason why I don't fucking know. But I mean, apparently this is a hate crime. And my thing is that at the same aspect is, why aren't hate crimes on black people being said? You know what I mean? I mean, goddamn, we always cover shit, but it's always like, are they trying to say black? Are they trying to Islamic? I mean, there are a lot of black Muslims. There's a lot of African Muslims, a lot of black people who are Muslims in this country. Are you guys just trying to say this is a hate crime on black people? Because a lot of the time, this shit is a very, it's very like symbolism, and they have code words like Islamic, Muslim. Most of that shit, most of the time, it means black. And I mean, the hate crimes that are happening against black people, you know, across this nation is really, really kind of sickening. Like I was saying, it's really sickening of what's going on in the motherfucking world. And like I was saying earlier, if you niggas heard the Vic Mensa motherfucking album, the shit gas. You understand? The shit is pure fire. You know what I mean? So we up in here doing the thing, doing the goddamn thing. We are live, tuning to you live from Rancho Cordova, California, in the motherfucking kitchen / living room / family room. You understand? / dining room / studio / t-shirt shop / photography shop / you know what I'm saying? Chef Boyardee, the motherfucking kitchen. You understand? R.I.P. to my nigga Chester Benefield, Lincoln Park. That very, very sad. The dude commit suicide. You know what the crazy part about that shit? That's the same day July 20th. This is the same day that Bruce Lee died. Which is really kind of crazy if you kind of think about it, because Bruce Lee died and then on July 20th. And then Chester Benningfield died July 20th. And then also his best friend took his life. I think on that same day, 3 years ago. So it's a lot of crazy shit going on. R.I.P. to one of the greatest lead singers ever in rock and roll. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end... Okay, and I'm going to end it there. R.I.P. to one of the greatest hip-hop artists ever that reached the surface, Prodigy. They found out my nigga died choking on an egg. That's how he died. The coroner examination said that he died on choking on an egg. To me, he died because the Illuminati poisoned him. Fuck that. Let's make the conspiracy theories come on, because this nigga really exposed some heavy, true knowledge in his book. And that's something that a lot of people don't talk about. That's some shit that a lot of people don't talk about, because he was really exposing some deep shit. And motherfuckers knew it too. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, they was lightweight giving him a hard time. You know what I'm saying? Sad, you know, that he had to die like that. You know, let's go to another motherfucking story, which is a crazy story. And this bastard, he deserved every fucking thing he gets. I mean, goddamn, this nigga damn near, I mean, shit. He's worse than Hitler. He's almost on the same thing as a goddamn dictator. The pharma pro. The big pharma giant. Martin Shkreli. This motherfucker is found guilty on all counts, y'all. On all counts. Found guilty on fraud and conspiring. He had conspiracy charges against him. I am not lying. Altogether, 8 counts. 8 counts. 8 counts of motherfucking fraud. Let's bring in the Howling Wolf. Y'all can't hear that right now, Instagram Live, but I got a goddamn sound effect that sounds like a Howling Wolf. Let's bring it in. When it goes on SoundCloud, check it out. The shit's crazy. He's found guilty on all 8 counts. And I'm going to tell you how the universe works, because this motherfucker was charging people twice as much as it, no, I think it was like 6 times the price for AIDS medication. Motherfucker, they needed this shit to survive, and your bitch ass was charging them 6 times. You are the official douchebag. Let's get it on our applause. That's how I say it. This is some crazy shit. And when you start to really think about it, you bought $1 million weed program that no one else can listen to. This is some crazy shit. This is some crazy motherfucking shit. And that's what your douchebag ass get. Bye-bye, douchebag. Maybe let's see if his money could get him out of this shit. Maybe so. Because, you know, white people don't really get charged for shit. Shit, the bitch who, the white girl who basically talked her boyfriend into murdering himself, the bitch only got 2 years. Wow. 2 fucking years. I got 2 years for killing your own man. For killing your goddamn boyfriend, and you just sat there and listened to them. Sat there and listened to them die, and that's fucked up. The bitch got 2 years. Let's go to another thing. Let's go to another. Eminem's new album drops this fall. Drop the mic. No. Look, Eminem cool. At the same time, niggas call him GOAT. At the same time, he is one of the GOATs. Because he does have gas for your punk ass. You understand? And his recovery album was motherfucking the recovery for the hip hop. But, you know, let's say Kendrick Lamar did his thing. Let's say J. Cole did his thing. You feel me? So at the same aspect as in, you have to give him a little love because he did put his work in. You know what I'm saying? But Kendrick versus Eminem, I would have to give it to Eminem because Eminem is a seasoned hip hop artist. And that's been an argument for a lot of, who's great, Eminem or Kendrick? Who's great? I mean, they're both good. They're both great fucking artists. But I feel like, Eminem do got gas and he's a very seasoned artist. He dropped his first album in 1992. You understand? I was 2 years old. I was shitting greens. You understand? So let's just take the hats off to one of the greatest hip hop artists who ever put down a motherfucking verse. Also, Andre 3000. I don't want to get into that motherfucking type of subject because it's a long list. Not really. It's a very short list. It's a little very small list. Right now. Let it burn. Usher accused of affecting 2 more women with motherfucking herpes. What's going on? And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with who's ever out there in TV, Instagram land. If you have herpes. But what I am motherfucking saying is that you should let a person know. You know what I'm saying? That's some bullshit. You know what I mean? That's some real bullshit. Because you should have let the hoe know. You should have let the woman know. Not saying the hoe, but you should have let them know what they was getting into. Because that's not cool. You know what I mean? On the same time as you're affecting people with the disease and they're taking it home. What if they cheating? What if they're cheating on their husband with you? Now you're taking your infected penis and laying it in a woman whose vagina might not be infected. And now you're infecting her with the infection. Then she takes her infected cooch down to her husband and lay with him. Now, he has an infected penis from the infected coochie from your infected penis because you fucking had herpes. All this could have been avoided. But since your infected little pee-pee going into another woman's box without telling her that you was burning, that you was, when you pissed, there was some little ooze and shit coming out, you could have saved yourself a lot of fucking trouble. But since you wanted to be singing on the concert, doing all that shit, having, you know what I'm saying, doing your video shows and shit, you know what I'm saying, doing your little singing and shit, had the next latest hit out, you knew some shit was gonna pop off. That's why you put all them singles out, nigga, because you knew some shit was gonna pop off and this shit was already cooking. You need to be an advocate for herpes, nigga. Take this shit and hone this as your own and make people understand that having herpes is not the end. That having herpes is not the end of your goddamn life. That you will still come back. But at the same time, nigga, you are in a debt of trouble. And this is a real fucked up situation for Usher. This is my confession. What do y'all think about R. Kelly Sex Slave? Or / whorehouse / brothel house? This motherfucker is running a full-fledged sex ring. Y'all niggas is still buying his albums, going to his concerts. But actually, no, guess what? His shit is actually plummeting. Newspaper articles are saying that this motherfucker ain't selling a concert ticket. Niggas is like, I ain't having none of my kids going to this, nigga. Here you go. He putting Quaaludes in a drink, man. This motherfucker worse than... You know what? R. Kelly, man, you pissed on a 15-year-old girl. You married Aaliyah. She was young. I don't understand how that even happened. And now, you're having sex slave whorehouses allegations. This has to stop. This has to stop. And this ain't fucking cool because honestly, bruh, it's like motherfuckers is really letting this shit ride. Niggas is still liking his bald head and all that bullshit. This nigga's motherfucking sick. You know what I'm saying? He really does have issues, man. He really does. And as I make my summary of the whole shit, we went back over Kaepernick. You know, NFL fans boycotting. If Kaepernick remains unsigned, we went under an explosion at an Islamic center in Minnesota. To me, I think which is a code word for a race, basically a black hate crime. Why aren't black people showing the news in a positive way? That's something for y'all to really check up on. Do your fucking research. Vic Mencena's autobiography. Y'all need to go cop that. That's the new hip-hop album that's out right now. Go get that right now, goddammit. The Prodigy died because he fucking ate an egg. It's some bullshit. R.I.P. Prodigy, one of the greatest motherfucking hip-hop artists out ever. Martin Shkreli found guilty on all 8 counts. Fuck you. Eminem's new album comes in fall. Drop the mic, bitch. Usher is accused of infecting 2 more women. What's going on? And as I make my summary, love and patience is something that we need more of. And as a black people, as African, you see my nigga. You see this shit. And on the next radio show, I'm gonna get into some deep metaphysical shit that's gonna hurt niggas' feelings. It's gonna hurt y'all feelings, but it's gonna be some deep metaphysical shit. I might have somebody come on the show, do some shit to really break some shit down to y'all niggas. On some deep metaphysical shit. Because this knowledge you are not going to get in school. You understand? This knowledge you will only get if your mind and your chakras are open to obtain this shit. You understand? Also, we have to know our history. To know our history, we will free ourselves. But to not know our history, we will never be free. And we need more life. Life. L-I-E-F. In the African tongue, which means love. We need more life in this world. We need more life within. And this is Abram. This is peace to the black people. We are African, beautiful people. And to y'all, peace, love, and hair grease. This is common knowledge. Abram, sons of sun. We out, bitch.